Hello good friends of the channel, welcome back to another video. What have we got for you today? Something exciting. I want this video to be a message to you. A message to the people that never got to experience this when they were younger, or even now, because frankly, what I'm about to talk about is great even if you're just around now and you enjoy gaming, right? We're going to be talking about some gaming today. Now, but in today's video, I want to talk about this little device, which I rediscovered recently. I've had this for a very long time. I bought this off a friend. I actually even showed it to him recently. And this is a console. Portable consoles are somewhat of the hype nowadays. Rightfully so. I mean, we've got the Steam Decks coming out. We've got the Lenovo Legion Go, I believe it's called. We've got all these different handheld consoles coming out. All fantastic, great things. Love seeing this. It's something I definitely want to pick up in the future, especially a Steam Deck. I mean, that thing's absolutely cool. But I want to take a step back today. As you know me, I'm a bit of a person who enjoys tech that's a little bit older. Not necessarily only tech, but just things, designs and general stuff that's just a little bit older. And finally getting to it, I've got this PSP to show you today. This is, to be specific, I believe this is a PSP 3000, or as it says at the bottom here, 3003. I don't know if this was like a third iteration of it or something. This is an amazing piece of technology. When this came out at the time, it was way ahead of its time. I mean, this thing had features such as, if you had a PlayStation 3, you could remote play it on here. That's crazy. I mean, this is technology that's only now becoming like popular, right? It's becoming popular to stream games over something else. But I want to tell you about this console now. This specific one, unfortunately, is getting a little bit beat up, and I have no idea how this happened recently, but I've got a nice array of scratches on the back, deep grooves at a level 7, if you know what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, that's been damaged, but the most important parts, such as the screen and the buttons, still works fine. Now, the design wasn't perfect, but it was definitely a comfortable experience. I mean, I had to switch for a while. I couldn't use it handheld mode. I'm sorry. The design on it was just not comfortable, probably due to the fact that the console's very thin, and holding a thin controller like this and just being able to maneuver it in a way that I enjoy, it wasn't a good experience for me. But with this, it feels right when you're playing these games. I love this thing. Obviously, it's not perfect design. There's a reason this joystick sucks. I don't know why there was only one joystick, but this thing it's got so many years and it still functions. Now, let me tell you about some of the cool things you can do on here. Just gonna turn this on, and what we're gonna be greeted in is a fantastic game. If we just click this button.
Was either of them sick or anything?
Yes, my friends, that's Metal Gear Solid. The original. What a game. One of the best game franchises in the world. The first original game, which obviously came out on the PlayStation 1, you can play it on here. Anything like Resident Evil, which came out on the PlayStation 1, you can play it on here. This is one of the best portable devices to play games now, and it's so cheap. And it's only going to be cheap for a while, because I predict to you that these things are going to be worth a lot of money down the line. Don't take that as financial advice, please. I'm not, probably not correct here, but these things are special. They have so much going for them that there's no way these aren't going to be worth a pretty penny down the line. They're already getting pretty expensive nowadays, which is why I'm making this video. Pick one up. If you haven't experienced this era of portable gaming, this is like the best time to experience it, because not only can you play PlayStation 1 games on here, you can obviously play PSP games on here, because that's what it came out on. They were great on its own. I remember playing Army of Two, that's a fantastic game on here. I remember playing Little Big Planet. What a great game, especially with a PSP. It was impressive what you could do on here. You can get homebrews on this thing. Like, you can get Call of Duty Zombies on this and play it. Someone created that, and it's a fantastic game as well. You can play it on the browser, I believe. It's got a weird name like npz.gay. I think that's what it is. Don't type that. Don't type that into your browser without confirming. I think it's NZP, so Nazi Zombies Portable. That's what it is. That's what it used to be. So you can search that up on the internet and you can play it now, or you can download the homebrew, put it on your PSP. You can play it on your PSP. and it's a fantastic homebrew, so I want to put a great amount of effort into it. And apart from the homebrew, you can get emulators on this. I have a Game Boy Advance emulator on this. This is like the perfect way to experience it. Obviously, you can go down the route of actually buying one of these, and I have one of these, and it's fantastic. Let's see if we can get the authentic startup screen noise. It's dead. All right, let's try that again. Now, playing any more of that will endanger me by Nintendo. They may come after me, so I'm not going to play anything more. I'm pretty sure even showing this is getting into the danger zones. I bought this in Comic-Con at some point in my life, and obviously it's pink, but it was at a good price, so I don't mind a little color in my life, and neither should you. But in general, this console was supremely ahead of its time when it came out. It has some great features. I even use this as a portable MP3 player. You can do that, and let me show you. I'm just gonna have to save real quick. Now, if you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 1, this is a fantastic way to experience it, by the way, so I do recommend you try that. But this thing is definitely something fantastic, and there's a whole modding community about it. That people make custom cases for these things. They do little mods for it. You can really customize this to be your own, and I really like that. So that's why I wasn't too worried about the whole scratchy business over here. I can easily replace this with something. You can probably purchase it on AliExpress for cheap. Now, the menu on this is really nice. I've always loved the menu. It's like the classic PlayStation 3 menu. You can scroll down to music, and if you've got a memory stick in here, which was the weird Sony one, which they did for a certain amount of time, it's not like a normal SD card. You can pop it in here. You can put games on it. You can put music on it. You can even put movies on it. You can watch a movie on this thing. Why get an iPod when you can have this? I know this is bigger, but still works the same way. And we've got some beautiful music on here, you know? Got some macro blank. And you get these visualizers and everything, which just makes the experience so much nicer. You can put wallpapers. This really is a modern console, especially when it came out. This feels still fun to use nowadays. It doesn't feel outdated. Maybe if the graphics are a concern for you or performance, but things still generally perform pretty well on this thing. Now, before I wrap up and tell you a little bit more about what you can do with the PSP, or whether you should get it, I also want to show you this. This is an original DSi. This was gifted to me by a great friend. I still use it to this day. I never really experienced Nintendo games much, and this is the first Nintendo that I had like this. And obviously I played the Switch, but that felt more modern. And the old Nintendo games tend to be a whole lot of fun on their own. So something like this is also great. These don't go for too much. You can also mod them just the same as this. I love these things, and I love them for that reason. And the good thing is, these take normal SD cards. If I can open this little latch, these take a normal SD card. It's way more accessible to most people, but the fun thing is you can get these cards with micro SD adapters, right? You can put a micro SD card into the main card and you'll have it on here. So that's about it. I just wanted to share these things with you in case you don't even know these exist. I mean, you may be too young to know these exist, or you may know that they exist, but you don't know that these modding features exist. I've got a whole new experience out of all these consoles, obviously apart from this one. This one's clean, untouched. But these two are modded, and they give me a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of experience, and it's just a nice way of preserving games. Because if you look at things nowadays, you look at marketplaces and the way we purchase games, they're not ours, are they? They're just licenses to those games. And it's all good when you have great companies like Steam who look out for the consumer and they take care of them and they make sure that they're getting a good product. That's all good. But when you have other companies which are doing something terrible and just being against anti-consumer, basically, where they're really, really making the point that, hey, you do not own this game. This is not yours, so why are you throwing a fit? That's when you start to run into problems. Now, this is a way of preserving games. This is the way that we keep these games and we get to enjoy them for a long time, because these were on physical media. You know, the PSP had the little discs that you could put in the back. That being a thing, if you like that or not, that's up to you, but they did have the discs. So my whole message in this video is have a look at these things. Maybe you have one lying around at home, like I did, and I never explored them. Now I use these almost every day. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to experience games I never got to experience when I was a kid. Metal Gear Solid being one of them. I've played 2, which is my favorite game, or one of my favorite games of all time. Probably my favorite Metal Gear game. That might change after playing the first one, but I got to experience the OG game, and that's a lot of fun. And you can do that for a lot of other games. And the catalog of PlayStation 1, PSP, Nintendo, the Game Boys, the Super Nintendo, and you can enjoy them so much more than you could have before. So if you do have them, take them out, play around with them. There's plenty of guides online teaching you how you can do things, and just get new life out of these things. Because unlike most new tech, this can live on for a long time. These can be repaired easily. They can have their batteries replaced. I mean, with this, you've got screws. With this, there's a button, and you can take out the battery and put in a new one. You don't get tech like that nowadays. So enjoy this stuff. And with that, I'm going to finish up the video. I hope that you got inspired by the end of watching this video and have pulled out some of your old handheld consoles, because I think these things are a wonderful thing. I'm so grateful that I get to experience this and I get to have it. So I just wanted to share that with you today. So I really appreciate your time, you spending your time here with me, and I really appreciate you checking the video out. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you want to see more stuff like this, or just me talk about things I like and share those thoughts with you, then click the subscribe button, and I'll be here for hopefully a whole lot longer. So yeah, take care and have a good day.